Good evening. Welcome to the Brunswick Beat.
Your wherever, whenever news, brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
And I'm Catherine Jasowick. Brunswick County school officials have come up with ways to close an estimated $5.7 million budget deficit. Eliminating 84 positions from next year's budget is a likely solution. Superintendent Edward Pruden presented a list of potential budget cuts at a Board of Education committee meeting Tuesday. He said while 84 positions may be eliminated, it doesn't necessarily mean 84 people will lose their jobs. Pruden hopes the number will be offset by retirements and resignations.
Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner was in Brunswick County earlier this week, motivating others to find the champion within. He spoke to a large crowd at Brunswick Community College as part of a BCC Foundation fundraiser. Jenner shared his 4 key words to success.
Gamble, cheat, lie, and steal. All right, let me explain. Gamble. Gamble your best shot. Dare to take risks. Life has got to be a great adventure. There's nothing. Cheat. Cheat those who would have you be less than you are. Surround yourself with positive people, uplifting people, people who want to see you do well. Turn around and help them, and you're truly a champion. Lie. Lie in the arms of those that you love. Hey, when it comes right down to it, that's all we have is one another. Never take the love that you give or the love that you receive for granted. And finally, steal. Steal every moment of happiness. Live every day as if it was your last, because we never know when that day is going to come.
2 firefighters were injured Saturday fighting a fire caused by lightning. The fire destroyed a home in the Sandpiper Bay community in Sunset Beach. It started in the garage, reached the roof, and engulfed a car before firefighters arrived. The homeowners and their dog escaped unharmed thanks to the dog's warning barks. The injured firemen were treated at the scene.
A room full of Carolina Shores residents turned out for a Property Owners Association meeting Monday, including 2 former office workers upset about the recent loss of their jobs. Former employees Vicki Samuels and Sue Ellen Bennett were on hand claiming they had been harassed by the board and received X-rated email from POA President Peter Gulliver. Gulliver asked a Beacon reporter to leave the meeting before it began. Read Gulliver's response to the claims in this week's Beacon. The search for Brunswick Community College's next president has been narrowed to 6. Candidates will be in town later this month visiting the campus and meeting with community members and college staff. Among the finalists is Sharon Thompson, BCC's current Vice President for Academic Services. For more information about the candidates and their scheduled visits, log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com.
2 men have been arrested for assault and robbery, including allegedly assaulting a handicapped person. Michael Anthony Williams and Robert Jefferson Collins II allegedly assaulted several people at a Bolivia residence before robbing someone else.
Unemployment is down in the county and across the state, but only slightly. February's unemployment rates show a 0.3% decrease statewide as well as in Brunswick County. Brunswick County's unemployment rate dipped from 12.2% in January to 11.9% in February. There may be hope as several new businesses have announced plans to open or expand in Brunswick County in coming months. Taco Bell, Jersey Mike's, and several t-shirt shops all plan to call Brunswick County home in the very near future. Area religious and community leaders gathered last Thursday to show their support for the Racial Justice Act. The act became law in 2009. It prevents the execution of defendants who can prove race was a factor in the prosecution's choice to seek the death penalty. A bill introduced last week in the House could change that. NAACP President Bernice Hewitt called on citizens to unite.
Let's move on. Let's be able to work together no matter what color you are, what race you are.
Since the act became law, about 150 of the 158 people on North Carolina's death row have filed claims.
Another bill pending in the North Carolina General Assembly, Senate Bill 433, would allow counties to consolidate their human services boards of health, social services, and mental health into one board. The Brunswick County Board of Health adopted a resolution Monday night opposing the measure, while county commissioners are expected to take up a resolution in support of the bill at their next meeting. Read more about these stories and find out what's happening in your community in this week's Beacon, available on newsstands now.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Do you have a community event you'd like to tell our community about? You can email it to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
In a high school conference golf tournament April 4th at River's Edge, West Brunswick's Greg Hensley shot a 5 over par 77, winning by 1 stroke. North Brunswick's Mason Roberts placed second. South Brunswick's Adam Franklin was third. In the team competition, South finished first, West second, and North fifth. In a conference golf match April 7th at Land O'Lakes in Whiteville, West finished third, 1 stroke behind South Brunswick and West Bladen. North was fifth. Hensley shot an even par 72 and finished second. The Brunswick Community College baseball team beat Wilkes Community College in a Region 10 doubleheader last Saturday. Josh Hardwick hit a 2-run home run. Tori Schroff pitched a 3-hitter as BCC beat WCC 3-0 in the first game. BCC won the second game 2-1. The Dolphins scored the winning run with 2 outs in the 6th. Tommy Wright singled, stole second, and went to third on a wild pitch. He scored on an error.
In a game with first-place stakes on the line, the West Brunswick High School softball team lost 4-1 to South Brunswick last Friday. The loss was the first in the conference for the Trojans, as South avenged an earlier defeat. Megan Spivey threw a 2-hitter in the top of the 7th inning when West scored its only run. The game ended with a double play. The 3-county varsity high school baseball teams, along with the West Brunswick junior varsity team, will play in the Touchtone Energy Beach Diamond Invitational April 25th through April 27th at West Brunswick. West Brunswick will be the only county softball team playing in the 4-team softball tournament. A daily pass costs $5. A tournament pass, available the first day, costs $12. West Brunswick season passes are not good for this tournament.
Brunswick County Gator Games kicked off April 6th at Town Creek Park with opening ceremonies. The annual Gator Games allows those 55 and older to compete in a variety of activities. Last Wednesday, there was a football throw contest, horseshoes, basketball, spin casting, and much more. By Saturday, the competition was heated inside the Dinah E. Gore Fitness and Aquatic Center. Seniors competed in swimming events, including the backstroke, freestyle, and breaststroke. Gator Games continue throughout the rest of the month. Find weekly sports updates and many great photos in the sports section of your weekly beacon. Now let's take a look at this week's forecast.
Hi, I'm Catherine Jasowick, education reporter for the Brunswick Beacon. With 19 county schools and a number of private schools throughout the area, Brunswick County students are always on the move. Send us your education news. You can email me, or you can log onto our website, www.brunswickbeacon.com. Click the Submit News icon on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Deadlines are noon on Fridays.
Hi, I'm Laura Lewis and I'm at Brunswick County Animal Shelter today visiting with Annabelle. She's a 2-month-old puppy. They believe she is Lab and Dachshund mix. She's very sweet, very talkative, very playful, and she's available for adoption. The fee for puppies ages 6 months and younger is $46. That includes physical exam, rabies shot, and spay-neuter. And the fee for older dogs is $65. They also have cats available for adoption. And you can come out and visit with all the animals during regular visitation hours by the public, which is from 10 to 4, Mondays through Saturdays. So come on out to the shelter on Green Swamp Road and find a new friend.
So Katie, you had a chance to meet Annabelle. Can you tell us a little more about her?
Annabelle is a sweet, lovable puppy with lots of energy who loves to talk and loves to play, and she'd be great for any family, as would many of the animals at the animal shelter. Operation Coastal Surge is a series of hurricane training exercises that brought several National Guard units to the Cape Fear Regional Jetport in Oak Island for training this month. They took part in a drill simulating a helicopter crash. This week, we sit down with Linda Gironda, Executive Director of Smart Start of Brunswick County, who shares her thoughts on the importance of early childhood education.
Young children's brains are wired during the first 3 years of their lives, and all of the experiences that they have help to build that strong foundation for learning that all of us want children to have. Smart Start of Brunswick County programs all focus on children from birth to age 5 to help them get ready for school. And the programs that we offer include programs that support health, such as the ABCD program, programs that support literacy, such as the Raising a Reader program, programs that train people who are teachers of our youngest children in child care classrooms. Our Child Care Resource and Referral works with child care providers. They also work with parents to help them find quality care. We work with Brunswick Community College as well through professional development to help teachers become more knowledgeable about child development and better teachers for your children. We also support working parents by providing subsidy for child care. And all of these various programs that we support and fund help our families here with young children to have the support they need to make sure their children will be ready for kindergarten.
Be sure to mark your calendars. Many great events are coming up. The 3rd annual Brunswick Stew and Q is 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. this Saturday at Planet Fun. Up-and-coming chef Justin Gillette will be among the judges. Anointed Vessels Ministry will perform You're Beautiful at 7:30 p.m. April 14th through 18th. The event is free. A free volunteer fair and expo will be on Tuesday from 3 to 7 at the Virginia Williamson Events Center in the Odell Williamson Auditorium. Next weekend, spend Saturday, April 23rd, laughing and dancing with the comedy of LaSalle LaSalle and the music of the Dick Knight Band. LaSalle LaSalle, also known as Alcindor Hankins, grew up in Bolivia and is looking forward to entertaining his hometown at the Odell Williamson Auditorium. The show begins at 7:30.
The life and art of Co Bungener, a resident of Shalot Assisted Living, was celebrated at a special reception this past Saturday at Sunset River Marketplace in Calabash. Work by the Netherlands native was available for sale, with all proceeds going to Bungener, who has a terminal illness and is on oxygen 24 hours a day. That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you know of a story or person you'd like to see featured on Brunswick Beat, send us an email at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. Look us up on Facebook under the Brunswick Beacon or follow us on Twitter @Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of Brunswick Beat, your wherever, whenever news. Tonight's Beacon shines on the West Brunswick High School's theater department, remembering the Holocaust. Performances of Night and The Hiding Place will be performed at 7 p.m. April 14th and 15th and 2 and 7 p.m. April 16th.
Therefore we will not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea.
I didn't plan for a drill today.
Wait.
Quick, I'm going to stuff go. Come on. Haven't you heard the Gestapo arrested Pickwick?
Oh, really? How nice that you came to relay that information to your friends. You are all under arrest.
It's going to be terribly hard, Corey. Harder than anything we've ever experienced before. But often seeing the dark clouds approaching is harder than being covered by them.
Please, oh please, my sister's ill. She needs to get to the hospital, please.